Okay. Alrighty. I said, go get it done, get started. I'm like, okay, let's do it. Only team available will be the Orioles if you'd want them, George. $15, but no worries if not, brother. It's just baseball this time. Okay. It's official. George on the O's. Thanks for hopping in, buddy. You must be bored tonight, huh? And watching some football and decided to well, I guess the Jets game got a little closer. I didn't get to see it. I worked a little late. Denver game, I just got sad. Well, I appreciate you, George. Thanks, buddy. All right, those people are kind of trickling in. Give ownership here. Jeff, the hero, coming in late to close this out. Man, it's been a minute. Appreciate you hopping in, buddy. Glad you're doing well. Jeff Kalaji's picking up the last 5, picking up the Diamondbacks, the White Sox, the Twins, the Rays, and the Blue Jays. So, oh, that stinks. I'm sorry, buddy. Stephen Barkley picking up the Braves and the Giants. George picking up the Orioles. Kalinowski on the Red Sox and the Rockies. Jeremiah Walton on the Cubbies. Michael Kinney. Michael Kinney went big this one too. Thank you very much. Michael on the Reds, Dodgers, Marlins, Mets, Nationals, Athletics. I think that's all of them. I think 5, maybe 6. I'm trying to remember now. Yeah. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Joe Desky, he did a few too. He went with Guardians, though. And Yankees, Padres. Pirates or Alan Stein. He got them. Usually Joe goes for them, too. Robert Abatia on his Astros. Jamie O'Hara on the Rockies. And the Rangers. No, Royals and Rangers. My bad. Can't even read my own writing. Angels. Jim Jennings on the Angels. Nick Sirianni on his Brewers. Bobby D on the Phillies. And Alan Stein on the Pirates. Andrew there on the Mariners. I think I got everybody covered. So, whew, lots of people helping out big time. I think, let's see, Jeff got 5. Matt Shaw, okay, thank you. Yeah, you want to give me your guess, George? I think your best young rookie would be Kobe Mayo, I think's on here. I don't know who else. I don't know if he's on the school because now I'm just trying to think of the young guys for the Orioles. Welcome in, Jeremiah. Nice to have you live for a few minutes at least. I was able to get started a little earlier, so that's good. Okay, our product. We got a 2025 Heritage Blaster. It's a 2025, I think, championship collection, but it looks like 24 packs. And the packs will open, but the tin's going to go to the Dodgers and Michael Kinney. And then we got a Bowman 25 Mega and then our Bowman Chrome 25 Hobby. So it is a 25 product, yeah. Like there may be a few 24 things in there, but it's mostly 25. So I don't know if Kiersted's in this or not. I haven't looked at the checklist of all the different keys that you're chasing Bowman Chrome. Okay. Can't just start with a blaster, so let's start with a pack to get us warmed up here for our first prize. Anybody else coming in, please give me your guesses for an auto. Aaron Estrada. I like it, George. I wonder if that's Chip's brother, Eric Estrada. What if he likes riding bikes too, making corny movies in the late 80s, early 90s? Aaron Estrada. That is a good name. Alrighty, guys. Let's get started with the pack. 2023 pack. First card will be our first prize. It is a red. Going out to Michael Kinney, I think. Yep. Jonathan India. Kyle Wright. Willie Adams, become a big leaguer. I don't know what that is. Expired a year ago. Sorry, guys. Albert Pujols on 8-bit ballers. Yu Darvish on a Chrome. Bryn Donovan and Jerkson Profar. So we'll roll the dice for the Reds. Two times. 6 is 12 for Mr. Kinney. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Michael Kinney getting the Ronald Acuna Holiday Mega Baseball monument ornament. No kidding. His partner. That's going out to Michael Kinney. I got to figure out how to sleeve that bad boy up. So, once again, anybody coming in late, give me your guesses for an auto as we get going. I will do $20 break credit. Somebody hit it last time. We did pull a pretty sick auto last time. So, hopefully that trend continues. Okay. Good chance we'll get our first number out of here. Gross. I did not see it. So who stepped up for the Dolphins? Was it like A-Chain or A-Chan or they still won? Once again, if the internet goes out for some stupid reason, because it has been doing randomly, then we will start up again and send out a link to those who are active now or awake, and then the rest of it, I'll put the link in the 2, 4, 6, 8 packs. Oh, I gotta replace that card. No way, it was that bad? Oh my gosh, that's like an Alex Smith type injury then. That's scary. So I'm not even worrying about career, like literally he could lose his leg. That's super sad. I really thought the Jets had a decent defense, but apparently not. I picked them up thinking, oh, the Dolphins are going to suck this weekend, and I was wrong. That's a cool looking card. Josh Smith. Not number, but a beautiful purple sparkly Heritage Chrome. Going out to the Rangers. And Jimmy O'Hara. That's a beaut. When a cool card comes out, you can't just skip over it. So it happened to a buddy of mine while we were playing basketball once, and it was so gross watching it. Seeing his leg just turn the wrong way. Now he just landed wrong. Like I think if somebody hits you, it's probably a lot worse. Probably tears a lot more stuff in there. So hopefully you can come back from it. Oh, look at that one. That's a beaut right there. Joey Mayo on the pink. Beautiful card for you there, George. Nice pink parallel. Especially for a rookie card. Okay. We should get a numbered out of here, so we'll see what that is. All right. Rookies, Nick Sogard. And we got Hunter Green. Pitching good this year. Byron Buxton. Jeff McNeil. Edwin Uceta. Edwin Uceta. So, Jeremiah, I know you're a huge Cubs fan. Are you a Bears fan, too, or you just don't watch much football? Gavin Stone. Juan Soto. Spencer Horowitz. Kyle Schwarber on a record breaker. Luis Angel Acuna for the Mets. Nico Cavadas for the Angels. Eugenio Suarez for the Diamondbacks. Andre Jimenez. Thomas Edison. If anybody wants this, it's live. Call it. Otherwise, I will just throw it in somebody's pack. Thomas Edison inventor. Spencer Schwellenbach for the Braves. And then Hunter Goodman. Alex Bregman. Andrew McCutcheon. Joey Cantillo. Carlos Santana. Mason Montgomery. Eugenio Suarez. Nice one for the D-backs. Cool. Jeff. Luis Gill. Will Wagner rook, and then a green rookie, Kiter Montero for the Tigers. I was thinking it was Carl. I felt bad. I sent the link to Carl thinking it was him. It was Tigers. Tesla was the real here. Oh, nice. Well, they barely won. Tesla was the real here. I like it. Montero. Well, I sure hope your Cubbies do good in the playoffs, buddy. Obviously, I'm rooting for the Mariners on one side. On the other side, I'm kind of rooting for the Cubs just because I'd be pretty sick. And I don't hate the Brewers either. I know they're your rivals, but just to have different teams in there would be cool. DJ Herz, Jackson Holliday, Josh Jung, Christian Mena, Anthony Rendon, Will Benson, Ozzy Albies, and Jace Jung for the Tigers. Nick Castellanos, Jaden Hill, Sean Manea, Xavier Edwards. I feel like although they've already won a title, the Cubs are kind of like the Detroit Lions of football. Like, you just kind of find yourself rooting for them, if you don't already. Tyler Glasnow, Jorge Polanco, All-Stars Hank Aaron, old school, Acuna, Tariq Skubal, Mickey Mantle on the news, and Grant Holman for Athletics. These will all get sleeved up just for time. We're kind of moving through anything that's not a parallel. Christian Yelich on an All-Star, Kai Bush for the White Sox, Porter Hodge, Lake Bashar. Interesting. Sounds like a location, not a person. Jose Quintana, Jacob deGrom, Julio, Francisco Alvarez, Shane Baz, Reese Olson, Chrome, the Tigers. I was talking to a buddy, and I was listening to Dan Patrick, and hear me out. I may be crazy, but I hope that they trade for Russ Wilson. I just think Russell's so good at the deep ball, and with those receivers, that could be super dangerous. I don't know. I feel like he's got to be better than Browning. Julio Ramos. Strikeout leaders, Chris Sale, Dylan Cease, Zach Wheeler. Well, that will be a dice drop between those three. Gio Urshela on a green. Tyler Soderstrom, Angel Chivili, Jairo Iriarte, Valente Belloso, Bo Naylor, Jace Jung on a throwback rookie card. Nice one there for the Tigers, too. Tigers getting some cool cards. Dansby Swanson and Max Muncy. Yeah, I think he would fit there. I think he would do well. I don't know. I know he played horrible last game with the Giants, but he played really good against the Cowboys. In a game like tonight, yeah, the Broncos have a good defense, but I just think he would find those open guys. So, I don't know. I hope they can make it happen. Or Jameis would be so fun if they got Jameis. Either one. Okay, 1-2 is going to be Chris Sale. 3-4 is Dylan Cease. And 5-6 is Zach Wheeler. 2 going out to the Braves. And Stephen Barclay. Okay. Okay. Let's go to our tin now. The Tin Man. Trying to do this. Didn't already know. I just feel like otherwise it's a wasted season for the Bengals. Like, you got to try something. I think Browning's one of these guys that's good for a game, and that's it. Like, then he's like, nope, he's done. Mookie Betts. Bumping this. Sorry about that. Okay, we got some packs and a bonus card. Empty tin. Our extra card is a base Hunter Harvey. The one you're chasing, George. We got 25 Series 1, 23 Series 1, 23 Topps First Edition, And a Topps Baseball Series 22. I feel like going back in time last. Let's have some fun. Let's go 25, and then we'll do 23, and then 22. Oh, Bad Bunny. I don't know any of his music, but he stole the show in the new Happy Gilmore. So I was hoping they'd do Metallica or Journey. I don't know, somebody with a like San Francisco attachment, you know. So not yet, Jim. Just a couple good ones out of the Heritage and a Jace Junk throwback, but nothing too crazy yet. How you doing, Jim? Thanks for hopping in, buddy. Appreciate it. You want to give me your guess for an auto too? We'll do $20 break credit. Last break was the one you should have had the Angels. Holy smokes, 2 autos for the Angels. All right, Paul Skeens on a Rookie of the Year. Connor Norby, rookie. Christian Marcian Strand. Kyle Schwarber. Clay Holmes. James Wood, there we go. Jonathan India. Nathaniel Lowe. Braves card. Austin Riley. Jace Jung on another throwback. There we go. Shohei on a Stars. Nice one for the Dodgers. Brendan Pfett. And Clayton Kershaw. Christian Moore, yeah. That's a good one. Yeah, we pulled 2 Angels autos last break. One out of Leaf and one out of Prism. Nice Shohei. I liked that Leaf box. I'm going to try and see if I can get another one of those. Those were fun. Oh, dude, did you have a good time in San Diego? I love San Diego. Hopefully you had a good time because I enjoy San Diego a lot. It's one of my... We haven't been since COVID, but we were there in 2020, right before COVID, and had a blast. And we've been talking about wanting to go back. We had so much fun. So many good breweries down there, too. Oh. All right, Jake Cronenworth. Brian Servin. Shohei is an Angel. That's kind of cool. There's a little throwback for you. Aaron Nola. Adrian Hauser. Cal Raleigh on a Future Stars. Definitely a future star. Let's leave that one up. Tyler McGill. Riley Greenrook. Sean Murphy. Julio on a Greatest Hits card. Nice. A little sparkly sparkle. Javi Baez on a Stars. Detroit. Once again, more Detroit love. Rangers card. Dodgers. Toro comes up big for the Mariners. Nice. Darren Ruff. And the Braves. Oh, that sounds nice. Yeah. It's a good town. Lots of good restaurants. So I always enjoy it there. So I'm glad you had a good time, especially with family. It's always nice. Our little Topps first edition. These are always fun cards. I remember right when they came out, they were so cool. If for some reason you are live and it won't let you comment, please DM me your guess for an auto even. All right, Derek Hall on a first edition. Rookie. Shane Bieber. These are going to go back and forth, aren't they? G-Man Choi. Josh Stemount. Max Kepler. Sam Mode. We got a Sunny Gray on a green. Going out to the Twinnies. Oh, that's numbered. Our first number going out to Jeff Kalaji's. 67 of 150 on the Sunny Gray. Sunny came home. Jeff Kalaji's getting our next prize. Nice. Marcus Stroman. Trent Grisham. Ooh, it would be a dice drop normally, but 2 out of 3 are the Mets. So that does go to the Mets. Pete Alonso and Francisco Lindor. A nice green Sunny Gray for the Twinnies. Okay, only one rookie out of that pack. That's surprising. All right, after this pack, then we'll roll the dice for Mr. Kalaji's. That security tag on the back. Sure we don't steal it. All right, 2022 liftoff for the Astros. Harrison Bader, Jesus Luzardo, and Ryan McMahon. Wilson Contreras, Ryan Weather, Emmanuel Clase, Kyle Lewis, Kyle Freeland, Jake Cousins, rookie, Christian Walker, Michael Conforto, Max Kranick, rook, Clayton Kershaw, Willie Adams, and Colton Wong for the Brewers and the 6-4 Stars, and a Stars of the Major League Baseball Jazz Chisholm. Oh, isn't that funny how you do that? I did that earlier. I was getting ready for the last card show, and I had like a really nice Nick Kurtz like parallel just hanging out in a box like for 25 cents. I'm like, oh, hold up, that needs to go. It needs to go in a different box now. It's probably a couple $2 or $3 card at least. All right. Now to the Bowman Chrome Blast Omega. Excuse me. They can't even speak. I thought about just doing the Bowman hobby, but I wanted to have some retail with it because there's also obviously chances for hits, but just to make sure everybody gets a few cards too. So I still didn't do Jeff's prize. I gotta do that. I got a Cal Raleigh auto downstairs that I pulled a while back, and I just been hanging on to it. I probably still will. I don't think I'll sell it. So 4 for the regular and the 2 mega box exclusives. I'm going to roll the dice for Jeff real quick. 2 times 5 is 10. Card 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 is a mini out of Alan Ginter of Wilson Contreras. So going out to Jeff. Hopefully he digs that one. Yeah, I was chatting with Jeff earlier. He's working affiliated with the Arizona Diamondbacks now. I was like, heck yeah, dude, that's awesome. So pretty cool. Okay, let's do our base and then we'll get to our mega packs. I actually ran by Barnes & Noble to try and find some extras to throw into this break, but they were all sold out of baseball. I was surprised tonight. I was like, whoa. Got some Pokemon for Bronx, though, so that was cool. He was pretty stoked. He was ripping stuff at the dinner table tonight. All right, Tariq Skubal. Aaron Judge gets a sleeve. Jackson Merrill, Jared Sundstrom on a first, Ramirez on a first, and Slade Caldwell on a first. We got a Chrome Andrew Morris on a first, and a Humberto Cruz on a first. Nice. Jackson Joe Rook, Shota Imanaga, Cedane Rafaela, Gunnar Henderson, Corbin Carroll, Bishop Letson, and Kevin McGonigal. So Humberto Cruz. Andrew Morris. Couple nice twinsy cards. The Padres and Joe Desky. All right. And these will all get sleeved, most of them top loaded too, especially the first Bowman. So Bo Walker, Charlie Condon first Bowman. There we go for the Rockies and Matt Kalinowski. Nice. Blake Walters for KC. Mookie Betts. Shohei gets a sleeve. Ha-Seong Kim, Jace Jung, Ellie, and Chen Wai Lin. Nice Condon for the Rockies, starting us off. Okay, Esteban Meja, excuse me, Jack Lines, Eduardo Quintero on the first Bowman Chrome. Matt Wilkinson for the Guardians. Bo Bichette, Carlos Correa, Manny Machado, Julio, Arevis Martinez, Giancarlo Lara, and Ichiro Kano Hernandez. It's a mouthful. Quintero for the Dodgers. The Guardians picking up 1, 2. Edglin Perez on the first. Carson Benj on a Chrome. Romeo Sanabia on a first. Paul Skeens and Tyler Locklear. Tyler Lockett. That's what it reminds me of. I think that's kind of how everybody feels right now. Everybody's just kind of, whether you're one side or the other, I think everybody's kind of sick of it. But yeah, I know what you mean. It's not political. It's something depressing like mass shootings too. It's a crazy world out there. All right, we got our 2 Bowman packs. Let's see. These are always super fun and beautiful. Hopefully we get some cool parallels. There's a good one to start with for the Dodgers. I get most of my news off the internet, but even that's tainted, it seems like, half the time. All right, Hurston Waldrop, Freddie Freeman for the Dodgers, White Langford for the Rangers. Boom, we got an auto going out to the Marlins. Michael Kinney getting the Carter Johnson. And behind him, we got a Hagen Smith. So first auto. Nice one, Carter Johnson for the Marlins. Marlins have been hitting lately. Seems like half the autos lately have been Marlins and White Sox. Freddie Freeman for the Dodgers. Waldrop for the Braves and Steven. And then Langford for the Rangers and Jamie. Nice auto, though. That's cool. Freddie and Waldrop. All right, that's cool. I'll roll the dice for Michael in a minute. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, the Dodgers. Nice one there. Tatis for the Padres. Ellie coming up for the Reds. Nice. Drew Romo on the die cut for the Rockies. That's cool, too. I love that. Going to Kalinowski. And then Drew Thorpe back coming out for the White Sox. Got to watch a little Drew Romo with the Spokane Indians a couple years ago. That was cool. Gotta love Ellie. It's pretty cool the Reds made the playoffs. I have no ill will against the Mets, but it's pretty funny that they blew it, and I'm super happy the Astros blew it. So. I always forget you guys are 2 or 3 hours ahead of us, so there's news on and stuff. Get that condom up there. Frank the Tank. oh yes, on Barstool probably, right? I know he's a big fan. He gets nuts about them. Okay, so it's time for our hobby, but I always have to have an extra. I don't have much for extras right now. So it's going to be a less extra than normal. I apologize in advance. This is pretty much all I got. So before that, I got to roll the dice for the auto, though. 3 times 4 is 12. Back to 12. We have 10, 12, 10, and 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. Fleming's lost a ton of weight, though. He's an inspiration, that's for sure. Guys lost like 150 pounds. Oh, okay, so nice die cut for Michael Kinney. Sleeve does not want to come out. Oh. Probably a Hall of Famer, I would say, with DeGrom. Yeah, he is, oh man. He gives like nuts. Frank the Tank. Did you ever listen to the Pardon My Take Boys, George? They can be kind of entertaining. They'll get a little crass at times, but they're pretty funny. You know, strawberry. I didn't know that. That's funny. So I listen to them, and I listen to Spittin' Chicklets sometimes. Probably Pardon My Take the most, but I do like Spittin' Chicklets too, even though I don't follow hockey that much. All right. We got at least one numbered coming. That's cool. All right. Yusei Kikuchi, Samuel Aldeguerri, Ben Lively, Jack Sawinski, Grant Holmes, Kyle Freeland, Joe Musgrove, Connor Gillespie, Aaron Nola, Blue Jays, Max Fried, Nick Fortes. Sorry, I'm going too fast. It's not even focusing. Yeah. Bo Bichette, the Royals, Kyle McCann, and Yuri Perez. Years ago, I was looking for a podcast, and I was actually trying to find, I don't even know what it's called now. I'm just going to go off the bottom and we'll get to our good stuff. Well, PFT named himself after it. It's like PFT commenters, like Pro Football Talk, yes. But I typed in PFT and it came up with their show, so I listened to it instead of Pro Football Talk, and then I was hooked. Adley Rutschman, William Contreras, Shohei, get to sleep, Nationals, Merrifield, Aaron Saval, Alex Call, and Athletics. Okay, let's get to the good stuff now. All right, Pirates, Jonathan Cannon, Nestor Cortez, Kevin Alcantara, David Fry, Landon Knack, Carter Montero. All right, our numbered is a Cardinal, Andre Palante, numbered 4 of 99. That's pretty good. Going out to the Cardinals and Michael Kinney. Oh, no, Joe Desky, excuse me. And then we have a Rockies on the Sparkle card going out to Mr. Kalinowski. And then a Freddie Freeman on a Summer Superstars. Nice looking card for the Dodgers. Followed by a rookie, the Dodgers. And then Jacob Wilson for the Athletics rookie on the Stars. Those are cool. I love those. So the Athletics, Michael Kinney getting that one. Rookie going to Michael Kinney also, along with the Freddie Freeman. And we got the Sparkle Rockies going out to Kalinowski. And then Giuseppe getting the numbered Andre Palante. I saw the Summer Superstars. I was hoping it would be an Ohtani, but nice rookie. It's fun to say, I guess. Rookie. Jacob Wilson Rook, which is cool in the Stars. And the Rocky Sparkles. All right, guys, I put off long enough. Let's get to the good stuff. Hopefully the good stuff. Bowman Chrome. Unfortunately, 2 autos, so that means that there's a good chance that 28 people are going to leave here disappointed. Well, not 28 people, but 28 teams. If anybody collects the boxes, let me know. It's Red Sox and a Dodger on front. Do my best to open it without damaging the box at all. It's right here, sorry. Just cutting it so there's a way that wouldn't damage the box. Thought about having Hot Hands help me out. He was helping Mom make dessert, so I didn't want to distract him. He doesn't like to do baseball, though. He doesn't like baseball or hockey because the names are too hard. That's what he told me. Although he's taking Spanish right now, so he'd probably do a lot better with it. Here we go. 3 packs of each on each side. Empty box. If anybody wants the box, keep it for about a day and a half, then go to the recycler. So let me know. We're going to go pack by pack. In the last pack, last card will be our last prize. First auto will be our next prize. They are a beaut. All right, Corbin Carroll, Sia Suzuki, Will Warren, rookie card. Juan Soto on a meteoric rise. That's cool looking. And then a numbered red, 76 of 99 on the first Bowman, Liberts Aponte. Going out to Michael Kinney. Franklin Arias for the Red Sox. That's a cool looking card. I don't know what those are called. If anybody knows, let me know. That's cool looking. And then Arjun Nimala on a prospect. J.J. Weatherholt. Heinz Brito on a first Bowman. And Harold Rivas. So a couple Red Sox cards coming out for Matt Kalinowski. I don't know what that is, but that's cool looking. Guardians getting a first Bowman on a Heinz. I like that meteoric rise. That's cool looking for the Mets. Will Warren for the Yankees. And the numbered Aponte to 99. That's a cool looking card. Nice looking card. Get a little reflection on it. You're seeing my ugly mug too much though. Sure, Michael Kinney will text me in the morning with names of the cards. He's got this stuff down. He's always so good at it. Or Matt. Matt's always good too. Heinz Brito. Making sure not numbered. Juan Soto. And last but not least, the Will Warren rookie. Okay, first pack's good. We got a nice numbered card out of it. A couple good rookies. Nice parallel. So let's keep it going. Let's see what's next. All right, Moises Ballesteros, rookie card for the Cubbies. Mr. Jeremiah. Corey Seager on a base. Matt Chapman. Juan Soto up next. First Bowman all. Aiden Johnson. Not numbered, but that is super cool looking. Nice one there for the A's. Michael Kinney. Michael Kinney went after a lot of the big teams. Ballesteros for the Cubbies. That's a gorgeous one for the A's, though. I love that sparkles. Can't really see the sparkles because it's showing my ugly face. Keeping it going. We got Juan Soto on the Adios, it looks like it says. That's cool looking. Ramsel Medina on the first Bowman. Kenny Fenelon, Alorki Rodriguez, and Diego Tornes. So tons of first Bowmans come out of here. We got Brewers, we got Rangers, we got Royals, and the sweet Shohei. Trying to think back. I don't know if I've ever opened a Bowman Chrome hobby opening week. I think I've always waited a little bit. So is my pronunciation a good, George? I took a lot of Spanish, so I feel like I can pronounce most of the time. Ramsel Medina. Hola, me llamo Hans. Bienvenido a la break. I do worse with hockey when it's all the Eastern European names. Those ones get me. I have a tough time with those. All right, we got Jackson Churio, nice card. Freddie Freeman, Gunner. Trey Turner for the Phillies to 199. Nice one there for Bobby D. Love that. Stud player too. Oh, and our first auto, of course, it's a White Sox. I always say it's going to White Sox. Hagen Smith coming out for the White Sox. Numbered to 99. Jeff Kalaji's getting the closers. And it came to the league on the Nick Hertz and the Athletics. Oh, I love these alien cards. Those are so cool. Nothing prepared us for this. Those are super cool looking. Michael Kinney and the Nick Hertz card. That's awesome. All right, Elian Pena for the Mets. Cam Schlittler, not Schittler, Schlittler for the Yankees. Cale Fountain and Devin Fitzgerald. Cam Schlittler. Don't say it wrong, Hans. Whatever you do, don't say it wrong. Pena for the Mets. Devin Fitzgerald for the Rangers. Nice Hagen Smith auto. I feel like I've pulled like 2 or 3 of his. Nick Kurtz came to the league. I love that card. That is so cool looking. And then Trey Turner, numbered to 199. That's a beautiful card in the Aqua. Schindler's List. George. And that's why I marked the boxes say not safe for children. I hope your son's not watching with us, Jeremiah. Sorry, man. His name, I mean, if you look at that name, it makes you want to swear. I feel bad, but it's true. I hope he goes to the World Series someday so we can hear the announcers mess up. It's like Michael Penix Jr. That's a cool looking card. So I'm going to have to move a few things because I want to get that thing out there. That came to the league. That's cool looking. I think you're good. Jeremiah will probably forgive us. Whew. All right. Congratulations. So Jeff Kalaji's picking up the auto. Okay, good. He's a good little boy. I'm sure he's heard swear words, but he doesn't need to hear them by me on accident. Okay, we're reading him. Okay, this is for Jeff for the first auto. Here we go. Whoa, it's in your face. It is a 1 times 2. It's a card 2. Boom, boom. George Springer, piece of wood, Major League Material card. Nice one there going out to Jeff. What time you got to get up tomorrow, Jeremiah? Sorry for keeping you up too late, buddy. Okay. Let me get one quick drink of water before we finish. Okay, so we already got one auto. We got one auto left. Gotten some sweet cards already, some nice numbers, some nice beautiful parallels. All right, Matt Shaw, rookie for the Cubbies. James Wood for the Nationals. Luke Keyshaw for the Twinnies. There we go. Nick Kurtz coming out for the... I like that spark. I'm going to save that for a second. I love those. All right, Dejin Macares, Kendry Martinez for the M's, and Kevin Alvarez, for Houston. Let's get these guys up, and then we'll get to the other good stuff. Finding out that their middle cards are the best. So Andrew picking up a Kendry, Robert picking up an Alvarez. Giants, Macares going out to Steven. Keyshaw for the Twins, and I think that's Matt Shaw for Jeremiah, and then James Wood for Michael Kinney. First time we said Mariners tonight, but it's a Kendry Martinez first Bowman Chrome. Same with Giants. First time we've said Steven on the Braves, but not the Giants yet. Matty Shaw for Jeremiah. Jeremiah's like, that's nice. Let's get something better. Kearshaw for the Twins and Jeff. Okay, now we're getting to the good stuff. Here we got Nieves Izaguirre. That's how it be. Nieves, just snow. That's funny. Snow Izaguirre for the Phillies. Nick Kurtz. It's a beautiful card. Christian Arguelles for the Rockies on a beautiful chrome. And then a Dylan Cruz and an Adios for the Nationals. That is sick. I love these Adios cards. That's cool. It's going out to Michael Kinney. Nick Kurtz going out to Michael Kinney also. Rockies going out to Kalinowski. And the Phillies going out to Bobby D. Rockies have got some good cards so far. A's have got a couple good cards for Michael. Now finally the Nationals picking up something good for Michael. Dylan Cruz, Adios. Okay. Like I said, I feel like all the good stuff's in the middle. So I'm going to pull these guys at the front, and then we'll top load some. All right, Andrew Salas from Miami. Zach Cole for Houston. Yanni Severino for the Pirates. And Will Taylor for the Pirates. And then Jackson Merrill is our base. So get these guys going. A couple Pirates cards coming up for Mr. Stein. And I'll admit, I stole the pricing from another breaker that I trust that does a lot of research. So I went with his pricing for most of this break. Justin always does a good job. So I just upped a few teams based on the extra product I threw in. So but that gave me a good baseline for how to price it. And I know Justin always does a good job pricing and it's fair. So I figured that would be a good way to go. All right, here we go. Vlad. Christian Campbell, rook for the Red Sox. Angel Martinez for the Guardian. Maybe it's Angel. I don't know. Next rookie is Brian Cortesia for the Nationals and Michael Kinney. Next auto, I mean. And then it came to the league on a Cam Smith and the Astros. These are such good-looking cards. I know they're not like downtowns, but they are still cool-looking cards. Cortesia. Christian Campbell. The Red Sox. And the Guardians. Joe Desky and Angel Martinez. So the second auto going up to Michael Kinney and the Nationals. Michael Kinney's doing well. He did buy a lot of teams, so it kind of helps your numbers, I guess, if you go by that fact. So Astros, Robert Avatia picking up a nice PC card there on the Cam Smith. So our last pack, last card will be our last prize. I'm going to pull that out now. So Luis Pena prospect, Charlie Condon gets top loaded. Arguelles. And our last card is St. Louis Cardinals and Joe Desky getting the Yairo Padilla, our first Bowman. Arguelles base, first Bowman, and then a Condon. We'll get to the good stuff in here in the middle, the parallel. Padilla for St. Louis, which is Joe Desky. So, all right, Chase Meredith, or no, sorry, Meidroth. I want to say Meredith. Meidroth. Agustin Ramirez. Jake Mangum. Nice one there for Tampa. Jeff. Maximum volume on a Walker Jenkins for the Twins. Sparkles numbered to 299 on Chris Rodriguez for Detroit. And Drake Baldwin is our last card for the Braves. Oh, I'm sorry, Jeremiah. I will try and find something to send your way. I know you had a rough break. Andrew had a rougher break with the Mariners too. I think Jamie, but Robert did good. Jim, not much for you either. Throw a pack your way. I'm sorry, buddy. But the Twins did pretty well. Some kind of different teams. Braves did good for Steven. Tigers actually did pretty dang good. Mangum. These are just such pretty cards. It's hard to tell like if there's refractors or not because it just looks so nice, all of them. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you hanging with us. Thanks for keep coming back, even though I can't seem to pull you anything. Ugh, sorry, man. Well, I hope that works for you, George. You had like one decent Oriole card at the beginning. That was it. Sorry, man. This one looks more sparkly, but I couldn't find anything on it, so you're numb to it now. At least this was a $15 mistake instead of a $100 mistake. Thank you, Jim. Thanks for hopping in, buddy. Yeah, your best card came out like literally the first card, George. Dodgers did decent, George. Of course, you weren't on them this time, so. Or last time when they did really good. Oh, sorry, bud. Got Braves, Tigers, Twinsies. That's a good one. I like that one. Houston, Pittsburgh. Yeah, Washington came up kind of big at the end here. A couple nice cards. Definitely. Schindler's List. Oh, appreciate you, buddy. I'm going to do a recap for those that want to watch. Nobody's required. But, or if you're coming late, gives you an idea of how the break went for people. So. Couple there for them. Uh-oh, little one's acting up. She sounds angry. Glad I'm down here. Appreciate you guys again helping fill it and keeping me company. That's crazy. White Sox always pull something good. It's crazy. Nick, oh, Nick, I got to get you something too. You had a bad break too. Sorry, bud. Dodgers, Rockies, number cards, autos. Okay. Recap time. Not perfectly in order, pretty close. Padres, Joe Desky getting a Santa Maria first Bowman, Humberto Cruz first Bowman, and a Tatis Mega Box exclusive, and a Kale Fountain first Bowman, or Kale Fontaine, one of the two. Pena for the Mets on a first Bowman, going out to Michael Kinney. Giants, only one. DeJean McCarty's on a first Bowman. Yankees, only one. First Bowman, Cam Schlittler for Joe. Kenny Fenlon on a first Bowman for the Brewers. Heinz Brito on a first Bowman, and a Matt Wilkinson going out to the Guardians and Joe Desky. Mariners, Kendry Martinez first. That's about it. Sorry, man. Blake Wolters, a KC first Bowman, and Ramsel Medina going out to the Royals and Jamie O'Hara. Pirates, Severino on a first, Will Taylor on a first, going out to the Pirates. Alan Stein. Andrew Morris for the Twins on a first, and then a green Sonny Gray and a Luke Keshaw rookie card. Going out to the Twins, Matt Jeff Collages. And the Sweet Walker Jenkins max volume card, too. So, not bad for the 20s. All right, Braves and Stephen Barkley. Hurston Waldrop on a Mega Block exclusive rookie. And a Diego Torres on a first Bowman. And a Drake Baldwin rookie card. I don't know what those are called. They're cool looking, though. It's like a tie-dye kind of look. So, Red Sox and Matt Kalinowski on the Harold Rivas first. And the, like I said, tie-dye type looking card. Cool looking card. Dodgers, Shohei on an Adios, Rookie Sasaki on a Stars rookie, Quintero first Bowman, Yamamoto, Freddie Freeman, both on the Mega Box exclusive, and then a Shohei Stars of the Major League Baseball. Those all going out to Michael Kinney. To the Rangers, Jimmy O'Hara on a Fitzgerald first, Lorky first, and a Wyatt Longford Mega Box exclusive, Pink Parallel. Speaking of Pink Parallels, George Sweeting picking up the Kobe Mayo. Tigers did decent, going out to Joe Desky. Jace Jung on a throwback. Jace Jung on another parallel throwback. Green, Kyler Montero, and a Chris Rodriguez first Bowman Mega Box exclusive. So nice one there for the Tigers. Astros and Mr. Abatia. Kevin Alcaraz on a first Bowman. Zach Cole. And then it came to the league, Cam Smith. Nice looking card. Love those. Going out to the Astros. To the A's, Oakland A's, and Mike Kilkenny. Jacob Wilson on a Stars rookie. Nick Kurtz on a rookie card. Aiden Johnson on a first Bowman parallel of some sort. This is super sparkly. And then it came to the league, Nick Kurtz going out to the A's and Michael Kinney. Rockies, Matt Kanowski. Christian Arguelles on a first Bowman. Charlie Condon on a Bowman. Arguelles on a sparkle card, not numbered. Gorgeous looking card. Rockies on a parallel card. Drew Romo on a Mega Box exclusive rookie card, die cut, and then Charlie Condon first Bowman. So pretty solid for the Rockies and Matt. Phillies and Bobby D, you've got one first Bowman Nieves Izaguirre, and then a Trey Turner to 199. Nice looking card. I love the aqua. St. Louis Cardinals and Joe Desky, Padilla on a first Bowman and a green Andres Belante, numbered to 99. So nice looking card there. Reds were Michael Kinney. Ellie De La Cruz on a Mega Box exclusive. Ponte to 99 on a first Bowman. Nice card there. Nationals and Michael Kinney also. James Wood on a Rook. Dylan Cruz on an Adios. And a Brian Cortesia first Bowman. For the Marlins, also Michael Kinney. Andre Salas on a first Bowman. And a Carter Johnson Bowman Mega Box exclusive rookie card. Auto. And then finishing us off, White Sox, Jeff Collages, Hagen Smith on a Bowman exclusive, Drew Thorpe on a Bowman Mega Box exclusive, and a Hagen Smith auto to 99. Pretty low numbered. Beautiful green snakeskin. So congratulations, Jeff. Michael Kinney and Jeff probably had our best breaks. They also bought the most teams, so I guess that kind of worked out. But thanks, you guys. For those who had a rough break, I will find a pack of something to send your way, unless I have a PC card I can send your way. Appreciate you guys, all of you. Appreciate you so much jumping into breaks, helping keep me going. And the support, not just for me, but other breakers too, like Nick and Alan and Blinky and Great Lakes Box Breaks and Corey Markle and all the other great breakers out there. So thanks, you guys. Everybody have a good night, and we will talk soon.